Hey, how you doing, Trae? I miss you.
Yeah, we missed you so much. I'm so glad that you're able to make time while you are out there in the field. I know you're going to be giving some phenomenal massages today, but we get to actually dive in because you just recently took a trip. And before we get into the specifics of what you experienced, we actually have some video that you shared with us of your travels. Take a look, y'all. Apollo with the There it is. Deon, y'all were traveling and getting it in. Tell us more about this phenomenal experience you had out there in Denmark.
Oh my God. Phenomenal experience once again. A bonus, since we was on our way to Denmark, we had a 9-hour layover in Paris. So we got to see the Eiffel Tower, which was amazing. One of my first times in Europe ever. So that was pretty good. And we got to eat at a nice restaurant before we had to take off and go to Copenhagen, Denmark. But once we landed in Copenhagen, I mean, just a whole new lifestyle. They have more bikes than cars. Like there's these little bike roads. They're just scattered through all off the city. So they're big on bikes. There's so many outdoor parks and outdoor gyms. Like they have a lot of outdoor fitness centers. So really what really stuck out to me specifically, me being the fitness and health guy and all, was their city's emphasis on healthcare. And they really innovated it into their structure as far as their commute, their transport, how they spend time with their family. I saw way more of the population outside than more or less me back home in America, where I remember a lot from my childhood, but it's kind of dissipated a lot, a lot of video games, a lot of screen time. Really, I'm assuming that's really taken a lot of that up. But over there, almost the exact opposite. Kids playing soccer, basketball, throwing the balls around, running around. So a lot of physical activity, a lot of socialization, a lot of one-on-one contact, and a lot of human touch was really observed in that area of the world. So yes, that's one thing that I really paid attention to in Copenhagen.
Well, I love that you're able to talk about this difference in cultural experience. I mean, that for me is one of the things that I love the most when traveling abroad specifically, is that you get to see how different cultures actually embrace their lifestyle. And I love that. I experienced a similar thing out there when I was in Utrecht in, near Amsterdam in Holland. It was very similar to that. There was a lot of space outdoors that was really garnered toward connecting people to the ground, to the earth, getting them to be outside. You saw a lot of people just eating in the park. It was like a normal thing. So I love that you got that experience while you were out there. You actually went for this amazing world competition. I would love to hear more about kind of the background that you learned about this competition while y'all were able to participate this first time for y'all.
So Copenhagen, Denmark is worth traveling for a vacation, just going away as it is. But specifically for this event, we actually went for a competition. Over 220 massage therapists representing over 50 countries. So it was a wide mass sampling of massage therapists from Japan, Australia, Thailand, a few states of America participated. A few people from Washington. We found out that 3 other people came from Washington as well. One from Issaquah, one from Duval. So shout out to them. Yes, just from all over Brazil. So it was a big melting pot of culture. Massage is a form of, I would almost call it a form of dancing with the body. One person dancing with it while the other person's more or less relaxing. So you really see a lot of people's personalities, cultures play out, the garments that they was wearing while they was doing certain sessions, different tools, way different approaches. It was just the networking and just the information gathering was amazing. I mean, besides the competition, which I want to say, I play silver in. So I did play silver, a few points away from the gold, but we're going to get it next year. I promise you I'm going to bring that gold back. But we did get silver, currently the highest held honor or highest held title in the state of Washington. The last few got bronze. So yes, holistic. Silver, yes. I'm able to bring back
I
silver.
get to celebrate with you, Deon. That's phenomenal. Congratulations. I mean, that means you place second in the world when it comes to fitness massage. That is incredible, Deon. What a huge feat. Who ended up taking first? I mean, is this somebody outside of the States? Do we get to say you're number one in the nation?
Somebody outside the States ended up taking first. Only 2 people came home with titles from America. One in Swedish massage, me, myself, from Washington in sports massage. Thailand represented big time. Woo-wee. They're like the Chicago Bulls of massage.
Wow. So they got the gold.
France showed up really good. France was really, yes. Thailand won the overall gold. So there's individual medals, which I was able to place in, but there's also countries that represented. So America, we going to come strong next year. So, just great to be, once again, in affiliation with just people of passion. Everybody is healers, which is amazing. Races, ethnicity, cultures, religious, to all kind of come and have this one focus on health and healing was amazing. I mean, languages wasn't at all spoken the same many a times, but the work was totally crossed all bounds. So it was a big togetherness and a big looping in. That's one thing I really took from this guy. It was a competition, but man, all my competitors, we ended up taking a ton of pictures, exchanging information. So it was definitely the best of times.
Well, I will say kudos to you for your efforts. I mean, I knew that what you were doing in sports massage was top of the line, unique. And now we get to say you're the number 1 in the nation. That's what we get to say. I understand you are number 2 in the world and number 1 in the nation when it comes to sports massage. Deon, that is fantastic and incredible, but it's also a true testament to your dedication to learning about the muscles and the body. You are constantly learning. Tell us about how you're continuing your learning journey now.
So, BodiMeChanik has been putting in more competitions upcoming in October. Dates to be decided more accurately, and I will broadcast it to you. But I'll be representing Washington once again in the Pacific Northwest Massage Championships in Portland, Oregon. We are looking to get me in the Summer Olympics in the future. We are looking into going into Germany to compete. There's other competitions there. In the meantime, I am still heavily invested. Actually, I went back to school to finish up my degree in nutrition and healthcare education and promotion. So I'm still continuing education more on the nutritional and metabolic realm. And I will be furthering my studies by going to chiropractic school right after. So that is our plan, to kind of further the skill, further the licensure, further the collaboration of different modalities. Of course, I work very closely with Karita Hall. Once again, I can't take all this credit, although I was there physically doing all the work and all the knowledge. I got to say, Karita Hall, as far as the passports, the hotels, the applications, actually getting things set and in line, and being a representative for providers like myself has been a turning point. She was one of the first people to find these competitions. So just her ability to kind of connect providers with niche markets and platforms such as this is really good, because once again, most of this stuff wasn't even known. So I have to really shout out my partner in crime, Karita Hall, for being on the lookout and getting me to that competition to perform. And that's what it really is getting Seattle BIPOC providers the platform, the opportunities, and the engagements to show what we're really all about. And come to find out, Seattle, we number 1 in the nation. So, I mean, there's a lot that Seattle has to offer right now. I think we should use this winning only as momentum to engage in more. I mean, I know we have cosmetologists out there with cosmetologists with hair shows, nail techs with nail shows. There's so many things that can give us certain nobility and certain prestige. And once again, the networking and knowledge you get from having other like-minded people in the same vicinity with you with that same passion is also ground taking. Since I've been back, my style has changed a good little bit. So I mean, it's a constant evolving type of motion here.
Well, it's exciting to hear you talk about all of the ways that you are furthering your education so that you can bring more understanding and more modes of healing to those that you work with and those that you serve as, a client base, but also the knowledge that you're bringing into the city. I always think about it like that because we need experts who are well-versed in all of these fields so we can understand the connectivity of them. And a huge shout out to Karita Hall, who has been practicing a massage therapy for decades. She is also a phenomenal massage therapist on top of being able to run this business in collaboration with you. So huge shout out to her and her efforts in this field as well. But I love what you were telling me in terms of connecting the modalities, Deon. I want to give you space to talk about that because as you think about being able to not only do massage, not only understand the muscles in the body, but then understand the nutrition, and then later down the line, chiropractic practices. Tell us about some of your vision for how all of this really aligns together.
Yes, thank you for giving me the space to talk about that. Excuse me. I started out as a medic. That kind of led to fitness training, and then you guys know me more as massage therapy. And what I've seen in the field big time, I've also had a lot of years in healthcare administration. So scheduling these these patients, doctor to patient information and communication and referrals and billing. I've had a chance to participate deeply into that. And I'm seeing a heavy, what I call excessive referral system to the point where it's actually detrimental to the health. We're being referred out too much, as simple as that. Like there's not enough not even necessarily like you need a one-stop and shop, but you need a few places that handle a good amount of things. You can't go here for nutrition, here for fitness, here for manual therapy, here for other manual therapy, here for mental health therapy, over here for medications. At some point, what patients end up doing is selecting a few out of all that is needed. So some people participate heavy in prescriptions, some people participate heavy in fitness, some people participate heavy in nutrition, but we find very few clients that have that overall health. And that's what we always educate our clients and patients. Hey, you gotta have the mental health. I need you to sleep good. I need you to eat well. I need you to work out. I need you to get a massage all that time. And yet we're not representing what we're actually wanting the patients to be representative of. We want these patients to have an all-around care aspect around themselves. And many times us as providers, we're so tunnel vision, we're so focused on our own narrow kind of modality or trade or specialty. And so it begins to be more of an obsession in one category and a neglect in others. So with me wanting to be the example of that, I've vowed to fuse all my abilities in one session to keep once again not only the price low, but also to keep the engagement and quality of service high. So chiropractic, acupuncture, nutrition, what I'm going to school for currently at this very moment, massage, fitness, even my paramedicine, none of that has ever been given up. Even when I interview clients, I usually use based off what I learned when I was a medic. So it's really inclusive to really hammer all the different spots because all these studies are a certain focus on a certain visual area. But once again, these are pieces to a puzzle that together make the full realm of health instead of just focusing on one piece. So I feel that I need to champion that. I need to continue to grow. And these sessions will always be massage, they'll always be fitness. They're only going to be added to. So as I get these degrees, as I get these other titles, we're just going to have a big fusion of an appointment. And we're going to see if we can get this to be infected elsewhere where nutrition can pair with mental health, massage can pair with fitness, you know what I mean? Fitness and massage can pair with nutrition and mental health because once again, those four are the big are the big kahunas right there, especially when you talk about self-practice healthcare. But and holistic healthcare mixed with Western conventional healthcare these guys should be playing in tandem with each other, really in unison, not opposing each other, not in competition with each other, not this side, but really there's only one side, and that's health. And to be a representative of that, we got to collect everybody. So whether it's an assemble of people in one area to handle all these needs, or a few people holding multiple hats to take over these needs, we need to have these holistic, whole solution problems in healthcare and stop with these specific niches, because you're just sending people through more expenses, more time, more referrals. I mean, you're just kind of, you're complicating the situation. So me, myself, Holistic Coalition, Karita, she has like-mindedness. People like Haru, a ton of Najee, Fly Above Athletics have these mindsets of true innovative healthcare, and really us just staying focused in that goal and keeping the track is really what I feel is the goal, the mission. And we just want to gain more support from y'all. When y'all see us at these events, ask us questions, come to us, give us input, help spread the word, because really holistic care is really holding multiple hats or having multiple people in the room to assess one client.
I love this. I love this concept so much. And you mentioned some phenomenal people there. And I really love seeing the cusp of this, because it really feels like we're at the beginning of something that's going to be transformational in terms of healthcare and caring for our people. Lastly, you are out at an event right now, and y'all have been out at these events with your massage tables. Tell us about what you are doing today and how you are continuing that healing for those who are going to be in the building with you there.
So even right now, yes, I'm at an event at Green Lake Community College over here in Auburn, Reclaiming Wellness, an amazing event. Once again, people from the community that you were not at all alien to, so everybody is here representing Max. There are so many vendors here. Now the topic is mental health, but you do have people like myself and Karita who kind of focus a lot on the manual therapy, because once again, there is a huge correlation with that. Like I said, it's all together in tandem. If you in pain, you ain't feeling too happy. If you're hungry, you ain't feeling too happy. So once again, a lot of these professions do kind of intermingle here. But it's live right now. It is the inaugural event, so it's one of the first. It's the first, and they do plan on doing it annually. This is the Therapy Fund Foundation. They are big in having free therapy for BIPOC and disenfranchised individuals. So big in the Black community. So definitely Therapy Fund Foundation. Definitely find them out, because they are doing amazing work right now. We're at an event right now in their honor. I hope they can really continue this good work. Me, myself, I'm going to be doing what I do best, folding them up, getting them knots out, relieving those adhesions, and just running my mouth on, hey, you can be doing this stretch and this foam roll and eat this piece of fruit and drink this amount of water. So just giving those good health tips and making people feel good for the little time that they're on my table. So I got a cool little setup, as you can kind of see. Yep, here doing it. And one event of many. We will be at events all throughout the summer, all weekend. I think we have a full string of events, and I'll keep on announcing you that, and I'll definitely keep Trae updated, because Trae keeps Seattle updated.
Oh my goodness, Deon. Thank you so much for giving us some time while you were out there in the field. Congratulations again on your silver placement in the world in sports massage. Of course, #1 in the nation. And I am so excited to call you my personal trainer and our resident fitness coach here on The Day with Trae. I'm looking forward to continuing the discussion on fitness and health and wellness as you continue to grow all of the modalities that you'll be able to provide for folks. Thanks again. If folks want to connect with Holistic Coalition, let them know right now before you're gone.
Here we go. Here's the normal spin. So I am Body Mechanics. So once again, Holistic Coalition. We are kind of took a different approach. Karita Hall is really going to be leading the front on that Holistic Coalition. Please keep it up there. Go to www.holisticcoalition nw.com. That's going to be where you can get all the bookings. I'm still on the booking site. I took more of the clinical realm, so I will still be doing all your massages and whatnot. You can contact me anytime still through the site and everything else. And also you can find me on Instagram at the body mechanic. So please go ahead and follow me. You'll see what I'm doing there. You keep following the Holistic Coalition page. We are still doing strong and doing a lot of things there. Also with Karita Hall, it's more than just me. Y'all want to know that she's connected with other therapists, other ones like I mentioned, Haru and Naji, powerhouses in this holistic game. So she's going to be the one to point you into people like myself and others to further assess any healthcare needs, any event needs that you need, and anything else. And once again, we're going to be at all your events. Most of these events that Trae announces, we usually are at or in some way affiliated with these type of events. So I will see you out in the field. I'd like to see you in the inbox. And as always, Trae, I'm going to see you in that gym and on these shows.
That's right. That's right. Until our next Fitness Friday, my friend, I will see you soon. Take care out there. Thanks again for joining me.
No problem. Anytime.
Oh, what a wonderful